Calling, paid what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm straight up and then we straight out the sentence. They pay out, they pay out, they pay out. I'm finished and great out the lake house. The bay watch the women I curse. Go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Don't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stacks up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. Cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Let's play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings. Limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah. I'm so iconic. Yeah. They don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels was brought down.
To push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, The first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10 at the 24-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. First and goal at the 9-yard line. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 10-yard line. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. He is in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Daniels to throw on second down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Here's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Has it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
On 1st down, Daniels. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Cardinals have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. Just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. The defender, nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, Daniels going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Commanders first down.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On second down, it's Daniels. Now he takes off. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight as the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Here's Daniels. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. That's quickly out to Harrison. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tight end on the move left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup, and we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be taken down at the... It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for the Cardinals.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Daniels now on first down. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here now, 3rd and 5. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Motion man is the tight end going right. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, Daniels. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll run again. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Daniels to throw on 2nd, and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.